Hey guys, this isn't really going to be a voice lesson, because I kind of want to talk about the voice lessons in general. Um, it's getting to the point where it's getting hard to talk about the voice lessons because everything that I've used for a voice lesson is already in a video. So I'm kind of getting to the end of the voice lessons, and you have everything that you need. So I want to know what you want the voice lessons to look like in the future. Do you want me to just do random voice exercises based upon everything that I've already talked about? Or do you want me to try and get you more information that is relevant but not relevant? So post down here, I get them all. And hopefully the voice lessons are helpful for you. Hopefully not. Well, hopefully they are. And if they're not, hopefully you're telling me. Um, so yeah. Otherwise, I don't really know what to do voice lessons on, so I'm doing relevant ones. So this is kind of, I don't want to say the last one where it's like, hey, here's the voice lesson, but I'm going to start opening it up to everyone. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to do voice lessons only whenever something voice lesson related comes up. And I won't have them weekly. But either way, this actual voice lesson is going to be more about using your resources than it will a voice lesson. And what I mean by that is there's this whole thing about professions, for example, where you take one skill from one profession and it can be applied to another one. And voice lessons is the same. Like, if you take hardware painting, you're painting a house, you can take skills from that and apply them to fine art. Like, when you're painting a house, you're using your whole arm, and applying that to fine art is incredibly helpful. Um, the same thing here. If you're having trouble tightening your voice cords or loosening them when you're talking or anything like that, where you're going from this to this, um, learning how to tighten them, loosen them, understand them, and prevent the resonant cavities, um, then use other methods. Things that you don't often think of. Like, a better way to maintain the voice cords is to whistle. Something that you wouldn't really think of when you're changing your voice. Whistling, when you whistle, the voice cords will tighten up and loosen and things like that. So if you whistle at one frequency, try changing that frequency and your voice cords will change. And you just play around with it. And the voice cords are like, you can literally feel that when you whistle. And like, even if you fail at the whistle, that tells you something about the voice cords. So do it. Otherwise, also using your alternative professions. If you're having trouble learning anything about tone or frequency or notes or anything like that, you're talking and changing your stuff, but use actual voice lessons, like singing. Go Google random singing lessons, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do exercises, because that helps with talking. It helps with everything. So start thinking a little more outside of the box with other professions, and you'll start to make these connections that definitely help you. One of them is like, in regards to speech, you may want to go learn debate because they have a certain way of talking that soothes people and makes their point, makes bold points, and it's a manipulation between them all. So that's helpful. Just pull outside resources. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I want to encourage you guys to come up with your own questions. If you're having trouble with something, tell me, and then go Google it. And if you found a solution to the problem and you found something that's very helpful, post. Post. Give us advice. We want your advice, because I want to hear this from not just me, but everyone else, because I'm helpful, but 20 other people in addition to me is more helpful. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. That's the voice lesson. I have an attached survey here. If you don't know what that is by now, or if you just started subscribing me, see my video, big update. It's like update, and big massive project or whatever. Otherwise, just fill out the survey. It's down here. You can do that via comments, message, or however you want to get it to me, as long as you give me numbers. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. So survey and post any advice or questions that you have, and don't just watch my videos. Actually go research and search for stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys on Friday for an interesting video that I want to do regarding hormones. So yeah, that's about it. Bye guys. Love ya.